Okay, this is Jolly Thinkers with a new game actually. This is called Bucket King 3D, designed by Stefan Dora. And basically in the game we have lots of different buckets here, coloured buckets, and all our familiar characters that you're familiar with from Pick a Pig or Pick a Dog. So we have here the cards here in orange, the fox there, the lion, the pig, the polar bear, and the dog. And basically what you need to do is to try and attack other people's stack of buckets, but also defend your own, because sometimes this might happen.
Oh, that's good.
So let's look at the game itself. So here we have a setup. This game actually plays from 2 players to 6 players, so you can play it with quite a lot of people. But also there'll be different setups because there's a certain amount of buckets. In the 4-player game, as we have here, everyone has 3 buckets of 5 colours. Then also here everyone gets 10 cards, and then there's a draw pile here. Now, like a lot of Stefan Dora's card games, it looks kind of simple. You know, it looks like just someone just set up randomly this kind of thing. But actually, there's a lot to it, because based on the cards you have here, you'll try and build a pyramid. It's very pretty, but you want to try and make it as strong as possible so that you can defend yourself from other players trying to knock it down. Okay, let's start looking at the details of how you play the game, Bucket King 3D. So in this game of 4 players, we have made our own pyramids, and we all have 10 cards each, and we're trying to set up our pyramids so that we can defend our own pyramid, but also to try and attack other people's pyramids. So let's look at the details on how we attack other people's pyramids. Right. Okay, so here we have all the 4 pyramids, and this is our draw pile, and there'll be a discard pile here. Okay, so Locke will go first. Now he can play between 1 and 3 cards, and then he can decide on which direction to go, clockwise or anti-clockwise. So he's played a red card, and it's a red 2. Okay, and so now after he's played 1, 2, or 3 cards, he should immediately pick up a card from the draw pile. Sorry, and so he'll take 1 card. Now, if anyone tries to play a little bit quicker and he forgets to draw a card, then that's hard luck for him, unfortunately. So now the objective is to try and knock someone's pyramid down of the red buckets. So now you have to play a card. Ian has to play a card, a higher card or combination of cards, 1 to 3 cards. So what are you going to play?
A type of animal.
Of the same. So it must be red. Okay, so you're going to play.
4.
Okay, red 4. So it's higher than this one. So that's good. Everything's okay. So
you forgot.
no, you didn't play yet. You haven't played yet. So
okay,
you can take a card. Okay. And then Joyce, you can play now, so you can play an 8. That's good. Right. Now I play quickly, and that means I've stopped Joyce from taking a card. Sorry. So I have to play the rules of the game. So now it's gone from 8 now to 10 here, and I'll quickly pick up a card because I need to pick up one. And then Locke will play, what's that? 14 now. It's 3 cards. So what he's done is basically add to his original cards, and now it's 14, which is very difficult to defend. So now your red buckets are under attack. Can you play higher than 14?
No.
Okay, so then what he has to do then in the pyramid here, he has to knock out one of his red pyramids. Not all of them, just the one. But he must, if anything falls down, that's beside it,
okay.
you must, don't touch it. Okay, so take one. Okay, so now 2 buckets have fallen down, 1 green, 1 red, and they stay down. Now, if it falls in any other way, or maybe to the side, that also is known as a fallen bucket and must be taken away. Okay, so now we've been playing for a little while. As you can see now, we're playing where there's yellow is attacking. We're going clockwise. And Joyce doesn't have any yellow cards, actually, so she can't defend herself. But then also, she doesn't have any yellow buckets. She's got rid of her yellow buckets before. So then in this situation, she can choose whichever bucket she'd like to take, a blue or a green. So it just takes 1 out. Okay, so there's that situation. There's also another situation, so if someone was attacking me, say for instance with blue, and I have no blue cards left, I'd have to knock this blue out here. Now, what that means is that there's now 2 parts, there's 2 sections. and we can only have one. One person must only have one. So I must decide which one to also remove. So I would maybe remove this one as well. So I have only just one side. And then there's also a situation where maybe Locke is playing, but then it falls down, so there's more than one bucket away. If it was below that, say for instance like this one, this is okay. But then if it's further away, this must also be taken away as well. So how does the game end? Well, basically when in a game of 4 players, if someone has their whole pyramid destroyed, so there's one there and these also go, then they have a no period, I've lost the game, and the person with the most buckets that are still standing is the winner. It looks like he's winning there. In the game of 5 or 6 players, 2 pyramids have to be completely destroyed, and then we'll see what the situation is after that. Okay, and there are some additional rules that we'd like to show you as well. And this is one we have here. This is for the what we call the rainbow one. So most of the cards have these solid colors, but here they're rainbow color. And they have a special function of really adding an extra color, a different colors number. So for example, if the round was maybe blue, and I've maybe got this yellow, this one here in my hand, say for instance that someone plays a 5 and is trying to attack me. Now I only have a 2 in my hand, so that's not enough. But I have a rainbow 1, so at the moment it's still 3, it's still lower than what I can defend with, but because I have a rainbow 1, I can bring in an extra card, another color as well. So now this brings me up to 10, straight well over this one, so I'm okay. And because I have 2 colors there, a green and a blue, so 2 colors, I'm able to pick up 2 cards to draw at that point. Now, I'm also, if I'm very lucky, I have 2 rainbow 1s, then I can bring, 2 different colors. So because of the 2 rainbow 1s, I can bring 2 additional cards that are different from the original color. And in that case, because I have 3 different colors, I can draw 3 cards. Okay, so that is how you play Bucket King 3D. It's a really, 3-dimensional game, very colorful. You can play with all the buckets like we're doing now. And I think it's actually quite a skillful game. You're given cards, and you have to then really construct your pyramid thoughtfully. If you've got a lot of strong cards, you want to put them near the bottom, but if you haven't got any cards, you put them near the top. But there's other ways. There's kind of a bluffing. And then, so there's that side of it, and then we've also using the characters that we have with some additional characters. So that's from Pick a Pig, Pick a Dog, Pick a Seal, and Pick a Polar Bear. It's very successful. So really, it's a good addition to our range of games using these characters. But also, you can play with some children and making 3-dimensional buckets and so on. So hopefully you'll get a chance to play it and enjoy the artwork, and that is Bucket King 3D. No, why did I do that?